Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina wa Nabiyana Habibi Ilahi Rabbil Alameen Abil Qasim al-Mustafa Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ala alihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin al-ma'sumin al-mazlumin wa la'anatu ad-da'im ala adaihim ajma'in min alan ila qiyam yawm ad-din. Amma ba'd, faqad qal Imam Sajjad, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam fi munajat ash-shakin: Ilahi ilayka ashku nafsan bis-su ammaratan wa ila khatiyati mubadiratan. Assalamu alaikum to my dear viewers, and welcome to Question Time. We are here to provide you with answers to the questions that you may have. You can either email me or call us and leave the questions so that we can attend to these questions. While we answer your questions, we are following a text of Munajat Shakin, which means the whispered prayers of Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. And in order to give a structure to our discussions, we are following a commentary of Ayatollah Tahriri on Munajat Shakin. The purpose of the discussion of Munajat Shakin is understanding nafs. The topic or the theme is understanding nafs. What is this nafs of insan? As we said, the physical body requires treatment. The spiritual body also requires treatment. There are physical doctors, there are spiritual doctors. The spiritual doctors and the champion of these spiritual doctors are our imams. The spiritual doctors are the awliya, the teachings of the imam, the teachings of the awliya, our great well-trained scholars who have kept alive the legacy of spirituality from heart to heart, from imams to the companions, from the companions to the students of the companions, to the scholars. And this legacy is still alive. Whether that be in the field of jurisprudence, fiqh, whether that be in the field of philosophy, whether that be in the field of mysticism, whether that be in the field of akhlaq, alhamdulillah, our school of thought is rich in terms of providing this connection of ours to the Masumeen alayhimus salam. Like as we said, that when we look at our communities, when we look at ourselves, when we look at our families, when we look at our communities, when we look at our state, we find lots of flaws. Today, the state is a reflection of the community. The community is a reflection of the households. And the household is a reflection of our own nafs. The conflicts that are there in our nafs, these conflicts are in the household. These conflicts that are there in the household, these very conflicts are there in the community, in the Husainiyas, in the masajid. The conflicts that are there in the communities, in the masajid, are there in the state. The state of Iraq, the state of Pakistan, the state of, is that very state of the communities today. Politics in the centers, politics in the state of Pakistan, in the state of Iraq. Envy, jealousy, defaming, gossip. We see the same things, but unfortunately, we see the same things under the alam of Hazrat Abbas in the community centers, in the Husainiyas. But in other places, maybe in different countries, we see the same politics under the flag of their nation. Politics is politics. Now, where does this stem out from? This stems out from the nafs-e-insan, from the soul of the person. Islah nafs, rectification of the soul, will rectify the state. One man rectified himself. One man, Islah, reformed his soul and his nafs. And today we see the fruit of this reformation, of this rectification, that the whole world is pulled towards spirituality. I'm pretty sure you are aware of which man I'm talking about in the contemporary period. I'm talking about no one but Imam Khomeini Salamullah alayhi. This man had that resolve. This man worked hard on his nafs and he rectified it. He reformed it. He had a resolve. Look what he did with his nation. He rectified the nation. Now, this rectification, this reformation of the state and the effect of it is still today. And also this effect as he rectified himself in the maktab of Ahl Bayt alayhimus salam, those who are the followers of this maktab of Ahl Bayt alayhimus salam, they also rectified themselves. And with the barakat of this rectification, those who are closer to the maktab of Ahl Bayt alayhimus salam, such as other schools of thought, such as Muslims as such, they all also benefited from the Islah Nafs Khomeini. Hijab wasn't seen in the Muslim Ummah, unfortunately. Hijab started after the Islamic Revolution of Iran, which was led by late Imam Khomeini. It is that Islah, it is that reformation. If I reform myself, I will reform the household. If I reform the household, I will automatically, this will reform the communities. The politics, the envious nature of our seniors in our community centers, in our Hussainiyas, it's a shame. It's unfortunate. Let me be very honest. Why is it happening? Where does this really coming from, brothers and sisters? We got to put an end to it. We got to put that full stop to this dirty politics that is played. Just think before playing that card against anyone who is your competitor in the center elections or to become a trustee. Well, like I said, the nafs is very, very complex. It will fool you. It will fool you. It will fool you by the name of Islam. It will fool you by the name of Quran. Isn't it the nafs of these terrorists who are saying that this is the act of God and slaughtering humanity under the daylight? Are they saying that is this not Islam or not? I have used this example before as well. Yes, it is a very severe example, but it has some weight. So the same way, I would say or use the name of Islam, the name of Adalat of Amirul Mu'mineen, the name of Imam Hussein and Yazid, and compare the politics of Muawiyah and unfortunately say that, oh, look at these people, they are behaving in this fashion, they are munafiq, They are, but when it comes to their belief system, bichare, poor fellows, yes, they do matam, they do namaz, they go to the same masjid, but ikhtilafat. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame, brothers and sisters. When we have these type of politics being played in our institutions, what can we expect of our children? They will be put off. They will not go to these masajid or Husainiyas, and they will be brainwashed. I always use this example, I use it again. Why ISIS have recruited so many youth? They were brainwashed by the very failed system of the masjid, by that very failed ritualistic practices of Islam which existed among their countries or nations or community centers or masajid. That was purely the norm, just for the sake of doing it, without any spirit in it. So therefore, brothers and sisters, we got to put a full stop on this silly practices that are carried out by the name of Islam or painted by the coating of Islam. Look at your nafs. Look at yourself. Now, in order that we are not trapped, in order that we are not fooled by our own nafs, we got to know our nafs. We got to know our soul, how it fools us. Like I said in our previous programs, insan is made of 4 elements: earth, fire, water, and air. Air symbolizing the intellect, fire symbolizing the kayfiyat of the nafs that insan have, water also balancing that fire that ones have inside, and that earth giving him that stability, that sort of gravity to him that balances all of the other elements as well in him. This is a philosophical argument. However, as we are looking at the Munajat-e-Shakeen, and we clearly mentioned that inna nafsa ammarata bis-su, that the nafs commands to do evil, and Imam Sajjad alayhi salam is complaining to God, this is what the nafs is doing to me. Oh Lord, you gotta help me out here. I have no one but you, oh Allah. Help me. Now, how the nafs can be helped? We said that it is the aql who comes to the aid. It is this aql which comes and tells the nafs that have that himmat, that have that desire, that this desire should not be only for belly or below belly. That desire, that courage, that himmat, that resolve, that will should not be only for what goes inside the belly. If that himmat, if that resolve, if that strength is only for that what goes inside the belly, the value of that man is what comes out of the belly, according to Amirul Mu'mineen. So make your goal, make your desire, make your himmat for something that is afzal, something that is great. So now we have reached to a point, this is what we were discussing. Now, how can we get the barakah or blessing or strength in our argument or in our resolve? How can we really control? The first and foremost, the very first line itself in this munajat is pointing out to Ilahi ashku ilayk. Ilahi is there as well. Ilayk, kaf is there as well. That's Damir. Pointing out to it is Allah, but Allah and no one else can really help us. That means I have to make my connection with God very strong. That's what Imam Sajjad is teaching us. All those who criticize the Shias, all those who criticize the phenomena of tawassul, listen to what Imam Sajjad is saying. Listen to what Imam Sajjad is teaching us. Imam Sajjad is teaching us, Ilahi ilayka ashku. So Imam Sajjad is teaching us that ask Allah, complain to Allah. Allah is the one and is the only one who have that power, who have that might. He is Aziz. He is Aziz. That's what tawassul is doing. That is the great role of tawassul of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. All those who are blinded, all those who criticize, all those who raise fingers upon the phenomena of tawassul, look what tawassul really means. It is because of this tawassul I am understanding the nafs. It is because of this tawassul to Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam I am understanding that I should connect to God. So the first and foremost is to really fall on God. It is God who have given me everything and no one else. It is from Him. Yes, I said in the previous program that the helper to you is your own nafs, the friend of yours is your own nafs, and the enemy of yours is your own nafs. It is only you who would be able to help yourself. It is only you who would be able to bring down yourself. But this qudra and this power is from God. God gives me that. Doctor provides the medicine. Spiritual doctors provide the remedy. I take that step. I have to take that step as well. Imam Hussein provided the path to Hur. Imam Hussein showed his nafs. Imam Hussein shook the nafs of Hur, the spiritual doctor, the champion of knowing the complexity of the nafs and how the medicine should be delivered to him. One jumla. When Hur holds the rein of the horse of Imam Hussein, not allowing him to march towards Kufa, what did Imam Hussein say? Imam Hussein said, Bakkat, may your mother cry on you, O Hur. It is very strong. It might even be considered by certain as a bit of awkward for the personality of Imam Hussein to behave or to say something what Imam Hussein said. But Imam Hussein did. Why did he do that? He is the spiritual doctor. The doctor will give you bitter medicine. The doctor will behave in a very dry, rude, in a way, if you want to call, fashion, especially the surgeons. Surgeons are like butchers. You know what I mean? with all due respect. I mean, that's what they do, right? I'm not trying to bring down their personality, not at all, no. But I'm talking about how they look at the situation. It's a body, you got to cut open, you got to fix it. And this attitude is something that is required for a surgeon. This attitude is needed. Maybe I don't consider this attitude as good. Maybe say, what type of doctor he is? He's like a butcher, he just, look how he is. But if he is timid, if he is, bloody, blood cutting open, if he kind of, how shall I say, not sure or undecided, pain, and he will not be able to do the operation correct. He has to be strong. Now, as he has to be that sort of strong in his heart, obviously his attitude and his behavior, because he has done so many operations, he will behave in that fashion. So when you meet with him, you'll be like, what? But it is something that is needed to behave in that way. So the same way, the spiritual doctor knows what type of remedy to what and to whom should be given. So Imam Hussain says that may your mother cry on you. But Imam Hussain knew what will be the answer from Hur, because he has seen the complexity of the nafs of Hur. And Hur replies, if your mother was not Zahra, I would have said the same thing. That is the end of the argument of the Hidayat, which was provided by Imam Hussain to Hazrat Hur, and this is what brought him back to Imam Hussain. He came to Imam Hussain, and Imam Hussain could have said that, Hur, you stopped me from going to Kufa, and I'm stuck here because of you, get lost. But Imam Hussain said, welcome, come to me, Hur. I have forgiven you, I have forgiven your, and I give you the glad tidings of Jannah. Spiritual doctor, take you from Farsh to Arsh. We'll be right back after this short break.